Quick heads up, we got less than 10 minutes left of open registration. I still see a line up there. If you got to make any changes, make your way up to registration. Again, Strider Riders 6:30, so you got a little bit less than 10 minutes, and we'll have our Strider Riders up here for a little practice, and we'll get going. Malia Brown, are you registering? Malia Brown, are you going to register? That's right. That's right. Dad gets to humiliate you whenever I want.
Watch the gate.
Hey, Strider Riders, if you guys want to start making your way up to the starting hill, you'll have the track here in the next minute or so. Strider Riders in the house, head on up. Track is yours here in just a minute. All right, guys, motos are live. RockfordBMX.com. Motos are live. Here we're going to get Striders out there in just a minute here. And Midwest Militia, you guys don't have parade lap tonight. 2 wins in a row going on for Midwest Militia. So you guys will have parade lap. And, yeah, we'll get going here with Striders here in just a minute.
Yeah, hey, Strider Riders, it's your practice. Come on up. If you're out there striding, stride on up.
Hey, Midwest Militia Riders, if you guys aren't up there already, I'd head on up to the starting gate. We'll get going with parade lap here in just a minute.
Hey, G-Man in the Tower of Power. What was going on Friday night? What's going on?
Nelson, Friday night, Rockford BMX presents the Pro-Am Pump Race, first of its kind, first time we've ever done a Pro-Am Pump Race here at Rockford BMX. And not only that, it's going to be a Pro-Am Pump Race, 7 spots qualifying to the main event where you'll face Olympic medalist Nick Long in the main event. Definitely a first time that's ever gone down. I think maybe ever. So that is going down here Friday night, guys. Same times as tonight. Practice registration, 5:30 to 6:30. Nick's got a special clinic he's doing out here 4 to 6. And then, yeah, $20 to enter. All the money going back to Half the Rider and Half Scouting America. So good cause out here. The Scouts are going to be in the house as well, cheering everybody on. So, yeah, it's going to be a great time, Nelson. And word on the streets is that a couple of us out here are going to be lined up in the gate for the pump race as well. The gate operator being one of them guys.
Speculation, everyone. Speculation.
I can announce and run the gate at the same time. I've done it.
Oh, I can drop the gate and be in the gate at the same time. How about that? Are we going to one-up each other here?
Nelson Brown can do anything 65%, 100% of the time.
You nailed it. You nailed it.
110%. Just kidding. Nelson, it's quite simply doesn't get any better than Nelson Brown. Period.
I wonder how many of these kids actually know that you can ride.
Me?
Yeah.
No.
You were kissing spiders 14 foot up in the air at the pit?
Man.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
Uh-huh.
The glory days, they call those, Nelson.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I know you can ride. Yeah, that was a good time.
Those were the best times.
We get this parade lap going. I seen some smoke over by Keith there, and I know Keith is cooking up some burgers. I bet they're done. I'm kind of hungry.
You know, and it wafts right up here to the tower, and it's just torture. It's honestly my favorite part of race day, though, the burger smells.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Midwest Militia Riders, looking for you about that time for parade lap.
I got a special request up here. Mom says, Carson Crocker, you get your butt up here now for parade lap.
We got Kevin Paris up there tonight? Again?
No, he is out of town.
Oh, that's right. They told me. They told me. It's okay.
Yeah, Carson, I know you're out there. We'll come out there and get you.
Oh, I see him. He's flying. That's the fastest I've ever seen him go. Nelson, you need to call for him at the finish line, maybe. He was flying. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Gentlemen, kindly remove your caps as we join Midwest Militia for tonight's parade lap. All right, nice job, guys. And congrats, Midwest Militia. 2 wins in a row, winner of last week's team sheet. Good job, guys. Hey, riders, parents, listen up for tonight's riders meeting. All right, guys. Thanks for coming out. Another Wednesday night under the lights race here at Rockford BMX. Appreciate y'all being in the house with us tonight. Hey, first go-around's coming up here pretty quick. Head on back to staging if you're not there already. And we will get started here in just a minute. All right, Moto 1 locked and loaded up there, 6 and under local open. As always, waiting for that big thumbs up from Nellie B. That's just your proof right there. Nelson still does helmet strap checks. He's checking for helmet straps there. All right, gate comes crashing down, and we are rolling out there, 6 and under local open. Moto 1, looking at Whitlow, Newton, Crocker, and Prime Time, Embry. Oh, you know what time it is. Prime Time. He's heading downtown into Bermzilla. Prime Time's got that whole shot going on. Nitro Newton out there with a 2 spot. So we head down that 2 straightaway, and that's what we're looking at. 1 spot up for grabs here. And it's all Prime Time Fly Zone colors representing as he heads down that 3rd straightaway, a.k.a. the Rock Nest Monster. Prime Time looking at that one and only qualifying spot here out of Moto 1. He's gone. I don't think you're catching Prime Time at the Rock on a Wednesday night. It looks like he's going to bring it on home for that one and one only qualifying spot out of Moto number 1. 7-8 local open, Moto 2 out there. Rogers, Smith, Wynn, and Lee. Yeah, it's got to be the Gold Cup 3 out there. Layla Rogers, a.k.a. the Wrath. She's gone, too. She's checking out down that back straightaway. The Wrath in there. Looks like she's going to take that one and only qualifying spot. Moto number 2. 3 on the track right now. 9-10 local open. Yeah, A-Bike out front right now. It's got to be Levi Textbook Teague out there. Boosted colors. He's got it going on down that 3rd straightaway. Looking like 2. Coming on back this way, the A-Bike, Levi Teague, coming on through with a 71. You know who it is, Sunshine Walgren. Hey, Carson Crocker, I've heard your name 7,000 times tonight already. He needs a number plate on his bike. He forgot his number plate, I guess. 13-14 local open, Moto 4. 7 riders out there, 3 riders moving on. I got the 15 bike 7 and the 75 all moving on. 15 bike 7, 75. Stewart Lane and Suter all moving on a Moto 4. Looks like Nellie B getting 5 sorted out there. 9-10 girls cruiser. Rogers, Michelson, and Sunshine. Sunshine just got off the track like 2 motos ago. Hey, first straightaway, the skate drops. You got to make some noise for Sunshine coming your way. She just got off the track 2 laps ago, right back in the gate, man. That's BMX. Her birthday? Oh, yeah, it was, yeah. And also, if you see her in the pits, wish her a happy birthday. It was her birthday last week. Sunshine right back at it, right back out front, coming on that first straightaway. Oh, yeah, I got Rogers, Michelson, Walker out there. Sunshine's got the whole shot going on. Here comes Michelson. Oh, Rogers right there, too. All bunched up down that 2 straightaway. Sunshine coming around that 2 turn. And the National 71 bike out front right now, coming on that 3 straight. Man, this speaking of sunshine, holy smokes. Gotta bust out my Doji shades up here for tonight. Sunshine still got it going on. She's got company coming here in the 2 spot. Michelson right there trying to take it away, but Sunshine, 4 bike, Michelson and Rogers will take a 3 out there at a Moto 5. 6 on the track, 31-35 women's cruiser would be Melton, Russell, and Pearson. It's got to be Steezy on top right now, heading down that 3 straight. Kegel's Bike Shop representing. Hey, head down to Kegel's Bike Shop, see Zach Bunge. He's got homemade cannolis down there tonight. Yeah. Buy 3, get none free. Head down there and see him. He didn't make them either. He's homemade store-bought cannolis. I'm hoping at least one person comes down there. Hey, I'm here for the cannolis. 13 cruiser, 7 out there. Michelson, Williams, and Hoover. Good grief. 8 bike coming through with a low point 16, and the Viper with a 2, and Hoover with a 3 down here from Madtown BMX. Moto 8 out there, 1720 cruiser, Pulaski, Bunge, and Barnes. I heard Oliver Bungie drove Kevin's car to the track tonight. Is that true? Oliver, you driving out there? Driving to the races tonight? Greatest day of Kevin Pulaski's life right there, not having to drive to the races. 500 novice. Oh, yes, 7 wide out there. Here comes the herd cruising down that first straightaway. Anderson, Cooper, Waller, Wallen, Miller, Claire, Volan, Bross. In and out of that first turn we go. Who's got the whole shot going on? Oh, getting a little sideways, but saved it. Jude the Dude out there. 258 bike out front right now. That's Anderson, a.k.a. Jude the Dude. Look at this guy. Last week's track MVP just started standing up. Look at this lap going on here for Jude the Dude. He's gone. Got some downed riders in that second straightaway. We'll get them checked out here. And we're looking at top three moving on. Right now it's all Jude the Dude coming down that back straightaway. Man, riders are back up. Where we at down there in the bleachers? Let them hear it. Jude the Dude's in there, looking like the 532. That's Casey Miller. We got room for one more. We're still racing out there, folks. Live race on the track right now. Coming down that back straightaway. I think that's the 413. Is that Randy Wallen? Randy Wallen transferring out first go-round. All right. Nice job, Randy. Good stuff right there, folks. Man, these novice classes, 7 wide here in 6 novice. We're getting our down riders checked out there in that 2 straightaway. 626 back up and moving. That's got to be Hudson Cooper out there moving. I think that's the 610 Waylon Vole out there. Poor guy. We'll get him checked out. Yeah, gate comes crashing down. 6 novice, Moto 10, Nelson, Scaduto, Whitlow, Strissel, Campton, Weagle, and Faherty. Heading down that first straightaway into turn 1. Look at this 6 novice class, 7 wide here. Keep an eye on these main events, guys. The novice classes tonight are going to be absolute scorchers. You know who it is. 239 bike out front right now. It's got to be Lyndon Strissel on the gas. Yeah, Strissel coming down that 3 straightaway. He's got it going on, taking 2 more with him. Top 3 moving on. As we head down that 3rd straightaway, all Strissel right now on the 239 bike. I think that's Campton out there on the bubble on that 2 spot, 153 bike. Oh, no, 3rd place rider takes it down. We'll get them checked out. Oh, no. It's got the 612 in there. It's got to be Wyatt Faherty, and we got the State 1. Princess Whitlow is moving on. That down rider getting back to the pedals. Get them checked out down there. Down riders back up. Yeah, don't be afraid to let these down riders hear it out there. Novice classes are no joke, Rockford. Oh, no, 1st place rider takes it down with a 2nd place rider. Oh, they're coming at you. Coming back this way, that's got to be the 264 bike in there. Leonardo Green. Got the 630 and the 154 moving on with him. That's Judah Green. And Arlo Foster moving on, top 3 out of Moto 11. Down riders are back up and moving. Man. 8 novice gates down on the track right now. Moto 12, Crocker, Lee, and King. The Kavari Lee show continues. How many wins is Kavari Lee sitting on? It's at least 5 or 6 in a row. Yeah, buddy. Coming down that 2 straightaway, 623 bike out front right now. Kavari Lee coming down that 3 straightaway. Yeah, Kavari's got company in that 2 spot. I think that's Kellyanna King out there in the 2 spot coming on that back straightaway. So single file they go back this way to the stripe. 623, Kavari Lee. The streak continues. Man, we'll find out. 2 laps to go. A lot can change. You know how it goes. 9 novice, 13 out there. Hicks, Johnson, Lovett, Pros, and Crane. 934 by Caspin Hicks on the top spot coming down that 3 straightaway. We're taking 2. Battle's going to be for that 2 spot. Hey, how about the greens out there running 1 and 2? Man, in I believe that was 6 or 7 novice. 7 novice. Leonardo and Judah Green running 1 and 2. What have they been doing? Doing some training out there. 934 coming on through with a 221 bike. 7. 227 Luther Levitt coming on through out of Moto 13. 14 out there, 10 novice. Durham, Vusko, Crane, Claeson, Macias, and Bryson Vusko. Yeah, heading down that 3 straightaway to the final turn, all bunched up for that second qualifying spot. Here we go, little bump, little run coming down that back straightaway. Top 2 moving on. Let's see who's got the hustle here as we cross the line and bring it to the stripe. Vusko's in there with the 938 bike. Cannon Durham moving on out of 14. 15 out there, 13 novice. Dylan Allen, Canonas, Esfang, Newton, Westcott, and Brown. Yeah, first place rider is out of here. See ya. Coming down that back straightaway, taking 2, top 2 moving on. Yeah, who's that going to be up front right now as we cross the line? 439 bike, Axel Canonis, Twisted Colors. Bringing it on through with a 46 bike, that's Aubrey Newton. Good to see Aubrey racing out here. I haven't seen her name on the sheets in a minute. 17-20 out there, 16, Schiraldi, Velarde, and Driscoll. And down that 3rd straightaway, I think that's Schiraldi up front right now, Declan, 678 bike. She heads down that back straightaway, just waiting for that sun to get below the trees. Whoa! 678 bike, Schiraldi getting to the low point. 725 bike, Driscoll's going to take a 2, and Velarde with a 3 out there. And Moto 16, 17 on the track right now, 36-40 novice. Looking at Vusko, Newton, Beard, Whidbey, Cooper. Yeah, buddy, coming down that 3 straightaway. It's got to be Luke Vusko out front right now. Coming down that back straightaway. Yeah, looking for another father-son win, Luke. Coming back this way. Vusko's in there with a 176, and Newton moving out of Moto 17. 18 out there, 6 inner Crocker, Vyans, Embry, and Newton. Prime time. Leading the charge on that 3 straightaway. Keep an eye on this guy. Prime time. That's going to be expert class. You better make some room. He's on his way. Yeah, coming on that back straightaway. Prime time, Embry. Looking for that one and only qualifying spot here on Moto 18. He'll get it done out there on the 92 bike. Red Mohawk flying out there. 8 inner out there, 8 wide and 8 intermediate. Here we go. I see Midwest Colors out there in a hurry coming on that 2 straightaway. Yeah, it's got to be the 120 bike on the move, Cash Money style. Tingham on the top spot. Hernandez, Bross, Newton, Patrick III, Wynn, Whitlow, and Smith. Man, this one's stacked up tonight in 8 intermediate. Right now, it's all Cash Money, Tingham. 120 bike's got it going on, taking 2 more with them. So we head down that back straightaway. Laser Lincoln in there. Cash Money's going to move it on through with a 99 bike, a Laser Lincoln, and the 161. Slicing and dicing, Bryson Smith. Moving on out of Moto 19. 20 out there, 9 inner tubs, Campton and Moore. Good battle going on here with a 95 bike of Moore and Duncan Doodle Campton. Bar to bar on the Rock Desk Monster. Campton on the outside. He's going to try to sneak in there in the top spot. Campton. Little high-low moving turn 3. Campton dives in low. Coming on that back straightaway. One-on-one battle here with Moore and Campton across the line to the stripe. 121 and Campton's going to get it this lap. Moore's going to get a 2. Tubbs a 3. Keep an eye on that one. Second, third go-arounds. Wow. 10 inner, 21, Roby, Walgren, Barnes, Simmons, Gustafson, and Zimmerman. In and out of that final turn we go. Room for two here as we charge it down that back straightaway. The Nag 13 of Walgren coming on through with the 86 bike of Gustafson out there, Moto 21. 22, 14 inner, Swain, Nelson, Zimmerman, Perriman, Geiger. I see Zimmerman out there in the 2 spot. Kegel's Bike Shop Colors as we head down that back straightaway. Zimmerman taking 2 out there. Looks like the 2 bike of Perham out front. Zimmerman and Perham both moving on. Ooh, keep an eye on that main event as well, folks. 17-20 inner, 8 wide out here in this one. Oh, look out, 23 on the track right now. Roby, Vyans, Russell, Pearson, Burkett, Phelps, Scuduto, and Chesser. Heading down that 3rd straightaway, that's got to be Marcelo Phelps out there on the top spot. 134 bike's got it going on, taking 2 more with him. Coming down that back straightaway. Who's going to get it first go around here? 67 bike and the 28. Russell And Roby moving on out of 23. 24 out there, 36-40 inner. Reagan, Tubbs, and more. You guys showed up to race on a Wednesday night. Midwest Militia, you guys going 3 in a row tonight or what? Doesn't sound like it. Coming down that back straightaway, it's got to be the 101 bike. Tubbs in there with a low point, Gold Cup 3. It's got to be Blake Reagan taking the 2 and more with a 3 out there out of Moto 24. 25 on the track right now. That's got to be 51-55 inner. Melton, Elder, Barnes, and Pulaski. Yeah, it's got to be Elder out there, 98 bike. It's got the Candyman hot on his heels on the 2 spot. Candyman, he'll turn it up on the back straightaway. Yeah, coming back this way. Elder trying to hold on to that one and only qualifying spot here on the 98 bike, and he'll get her done. What's up? Elder taking that one and only out of 25. 9 girls expert, 26 out there. Rogers, Michelson, Donald. Oh, look out. We got both Rogers sisters in the same moto out there. Oh, here we go. Room for 1 here in first go-round of 9 girls expert, Moto 26. So we bring it down that back straightaway. Let's see who's got the hustle down that back straightaway. Cross the line to the stripe we go. The 4 bike, Bad Barbie's getting it done out there at a Moto 26. 27, 9 expert, Dempsey, James, Brookeneer. Heading down that 3 straightaway into the final turn. I think that's the Cookie Man out there, the 6 bike, Brookeneer, coming back this way. Yeah, Brookeneer's in there with the low point, looking like the Hunter. Tarn James will take a 2 and Dempsey a 3. No, look out! Williams in the inside. Man, 11 expert out there right now. Kadia, Hoover, Williams, and Teague. It says Moto 28 on the track right now. We got room for 1. And look at Williams out there. Speaking of slicing and dicing, he is going for it here. Battle's going to be down to the wire in this one. The A-bike, here comes Williams. Oh, the A-bike's going to hold on to it by an eyelash. Textbook Teague. Man. 11 expert. Keep an eye on that main event. We got a lot of good mains coming up here, folks. 12 expert. Coming back this way, you know who it is, the Z-Man, Brookeneer. The World 6 bike coming on through. He'll take that one and only out of 29. 30 out there, 13 expert. Lane, Stewart, Hernandez, and Michelson. And down that 3 straightaway. Into the final turn. Let's see what's going on here. I think that's Michelson out there in the mix. That's Rocket Ray up front. 7 bike coming on through Rocket Ray style. He's going to take that one and only out of Moto 30. 31, oh, here we go, setting it up. 15 expert, Suter, Gray, Rivera, Beard, Hamblin, Dahl, and Bungie. Yeah, got a good battle going on up front here. Beard in the mix on that 1 bike. We're taking 3, so we bring it on back this way. 2 bike, a Dahl's in there with Beard, and the 39 of LC, Dewan Gray. 17-20 expert, Dahl, Moore, and Swinbank. It's got to be Swinbank out front right now. Mangler colors on the top spot as he heads on that 3rd straightaway. Well, company right there in the 2 spot. Swinbank's got it going on, the state 2. Coming down that back straight, I think that's Chase Dahl in the 2 spot, Moore in the 3. That's how it'll go in 32. 33 out there, Kegel's Bike Shop Moto on the track right now. 41-45 expert, Scuduto, Zimmerman, Foster. It's got to be Foster up front right now. Your Nag 20 bike, Zimmerman right there in the 2 spot. Scud Missile on the 3 as we head down that 3 straightaway. Zimmerman trying to get a look at Foster on that back straightaway. I don't know if you're catching Foster coming back this way. Foster in there. He's going to get the low point. Zimmerman, Scuduto, 1, 2, 3. And that brings us to our Strider crew. Give them some tunes out there. Guys, I got an update. Kavari Lee, I talked about that winning streak earlier. Guess what? Kavari Lee's sitting on 9 wins tonight. So 1 more win, we might have an expert in the house tonight. I mean, intermediate. What would I do without you guys?
People would think you were crazy.
What would I do?
What are you talking about?
What would I do without him? Might have a new intermediate in the house tonight. Kavari Lee. Teams got to be scouting Kavari Lee out there, man. I don't think the intermediate class is going to be any problem for Cavari Lee either. Nope. Sounds like 20 races, and then the expert class better be ready for Cavari Lee. Striders on the track right now. Oh, look out, 4, 5, 3, and a 2-year-old. A 2-year-old, Liam Fernandez, 2 years old out there. We got Zoe O'Leary, Ezra Weigel, Oliver Kuhn Harms, and Bailey Moore. Oh, no, riders down on the first straightaway. We'll get them back up and paddling out there. It's the thing about the Striders. They fall. It's a matter of inches, so they're usually right back up. Yeah, 471 bike, Ezra Weigel out front right now. 579 bike in the 2 spot. That's Bailey Moore. Around in the tower turn, paddle battle. Setting it up for that back straightaway. Hey, Kevro, did you let Oliver do a little burnout on the way here? Got to teach him right. Got to teach him right. Yeah, do a little drifting. Drifting onto Safford Road. Sounds like a T-shirt design. Troy, let's do it. Maybe not. We got a good standing out here. Let's keep it that way. No drifting into Cyril's Park, y'all. Yeah, coming on that back straightaway. Good paddle battle going on here. I think that's Ezra Weigel and Bailey Moore out there on the 1 and the 2 spot, 471. Ezra Weigel coming on through. Nice job, Ezra. 579, Bailey Moore. Big smile from Bailey Moore. Great job, Bailey. And we're still battling out there. 190 bike coming on through. That's got to be Oliver Kuhn Harms. Nice job, Oliver. Good work out there. You two need to be racing out there. Yeah, on bikes. I don't want to break the bad news to you, but you guys both have the wrong color shoes on. I didn't want to have to be the one to tell you. 468 bike coming on through. 488. That's Zoe O'Leary coming on through. Nice job, Zoe. Good job getting back up on that Strider ride. Nice job out there. And we got Liam Fernandez back there, 2 years old, guys, getting that lap done. And that's going to do it for first go-around, guys. I would say second go-rounds, head on up to the starting hill. Second go-rounds will be ready to go here, so head on up to the starting hill. Man, beautiful night out here at the Rock, guys. We got a lot of racing this week. This is night 1 of 3 this week. Again, we're back here Friday night with the Pump Race Pro-Am, guys. People are asking about the details. It's real simple. One class, Pump Race class. Anybody can enter. $20, guys. Now, we're going to donate half the proceeds to the winner, and the other half the proceeds are going to Scouting America. So you can get signed up for that Friday night. Pump Race Pro-Am, y'all. And yeah, 7 spots qualifying to face the captain, Nick Long, Olympic medalist in the gate in the main event. That's going to be a great time out here. The captain's going to be down there for the qualifying motos. He's going to have a whistle at the 30-foot line. He's going to be looking for pedals down there. It's a pump race. So no pedals allowed. He's going to be looking. And he's a pretty intimidating guy. I wouldn't try to sneak a pedal in there either. So that's going down Friday night, same times, guys. Practice and registration, 5:30 to 6:30. Friday night, under the lights. I'm excited for it. Hope to see everybody back.
Garrett, does that mean that there's no manualing? It's pump only, right? Pump.
If you can pump and manual, yeah, that's fine. You just can't pedal.
Oh, okay. And you'll be up there.
I wonder if I could. I'm not going to start talking. Nope, not talking. Not talking. There's a petition going around, guys, to get Mike Whidbey back on his bike for the Pump Race Pro-Am. So go ahead and sign that. Hey, Kevin, can you actually start that petition real quick, too, down? You got paper down there? Troy couldn't grab paper faster. I just saw Troy. He just flipped out of his chair backwards and he just popped up with a notebook. Look at it right there in the Red Roof Building. He's got it right there. Petition to sign to get Mike Whidbey on the track for the Pump Race Pro-Am. Now, as just a reminder, there can only be one petition floating around the track at a time, so only one. So I know everybody wants Nelson Brown in there as well.
Easy.
That's Nelson in the porta potties right now. I heard that. Easy.
I'm throwing on the petition for Mike, is what I'm doing.
Nelson, get out of that porta potty. We got second go-rounds going on here. Come on, man.
Yeah, where are all my second go-around riders at? Where are they at?
It's pretty lonely back there. Second go-rounds, guys. Second go-rounds. Head on up to the starting hill about that time. Hey, we're looking for the parents of Lyndon Strissel. Looking for the parents of Lyndon Strissel. We need you up in the tower real quick. Man, we got two riders tonight. Two riders tonight sitting on 9 wins. All right, guys, we're ready to go. Second go-rounds. We're ready to go. All right, looks like Nellie B's getting them locked and loaded up there. Second go-rounds. Moto 1. That's 6 and under local open. Nellie B. Thumbs up. We're ready to go. Second go-rounds. Here we go. Yeah, gates down. We're rolling out there. Second go-rounds on the track right now. I got Moto 1. Princess Whitlow, Nitro Newton, and Carson Crocker. Yeah, bar to bar heading down that first straightaway. Crocker on the inside, Nitro on the outside. He's going to throw the blinker on. Nitro out front right now. He's got the whole shot going on, fly zone style as we head down that 2 straightaway. Nitro Newton, the 117 bike. Yeah, coming down that 3 straightaway. Got Carson Crocker out there in the 2 spot. And Princess Whitlow back there trying to play a little catch up on the 3 as we head down that 3 straightaway. Don't count out Princess Whitlow, man. She'll jump right in the action. She's got a good line going down that back straightaway, too. Top 2 moving on. Coming back this way. Let's see what we got. Princess Whitlow's going to give it a good run here. Crocker's going to hold on to the 2. Man, good try. Crocker and Newton both moving on a Moto 1. 2 out there, 7-8 local open. Smith, Wynn, and Lee. Yeah, coming down that back straightaway. Kavari Lee in the 2 spot, looking to hold on to that second qualifying spot here as we cross the line. 99, the Laser Lincoln. Moving on through with Kavari Lee out of Moto 2. Gates down, 9-10 local open out there, Moto 3. Not a total points race. We got Gus Buss out there with Bad Barbie and Maven the Raven Simmons. Just like that, in one summer, they go from Meow Meow to the Raven. Man. Caw-caw! Best Raven I got there, folks. Best Raven I got there. I don't know what a Raven sounds like. Squirrely Willie, what's a Raven sound like? Not many Ravens hanging out in my condo neighborhood, you know? Coming down that back straightaway. Across the line we go into the stripe. The 86 bike and the 24. Maven, the Raven. Caw-caw. Is that better? Is that more intimidating? Probably not. 13-14 local open Moto 4. Dawson, Nelson, Manuel, and Roby. Top 3 moving on. Yeah, good battle going on up front here for the bragging rights. Across the line we go. You know who it is. Roby's cruising on through with a 31 bike and the 53. Yeah, it's going to be Dawson, Manuel, and Roby all moving on a Moto 4. 5 out there, 9-10 girls cruiser. Sunshine, Wagner out there with Michelson and Rogers. First go around, Sunshine got the low point, but Michelson was right there with her on the 2 spot. Yeah, in and out of that final turn we go, and back this way. I don't know if you guys saw, we posted it on the page on Facebook, but Sunshine Wagner, man, she got a special shout-out video from USA BMX last week, a little birthday shout-out, and it was pretty awesome, so we had to share that. She's going to get the low point one more time. Michelson with a 2 and Rogers with a 3 out there in Moto 5. 6 on the track, 31-35, women's cruiser. Looking at Russell, Melton, and Whidbey. That's got to be Whidbey and Melton battling up there, Kegel's Bike Shop style. As we head down that back straightaway. Melton going to come on through with Whidbey on the 2 spot on a Moto 6. 7 out there, 13 cruiser. Total points action. First go around, Michelson got the low point. Williams got a 2 and Hoover got a 3. Hey, Jimmy Michelson, I heard you met my buddy Tyler the other night. Man, a lot of sessions with that guy growing up. Tyler Frenzel. Shout out to Tyler Frenzel. 8 bike coming on through. Drexel Michelson with a low point. 16. Oh, Parker, you better stay on that gas pedal. Sage Hoover, he doesn't shut it down ever. You better stay on the gas. 17-20 cruiser out there, Moto 8. Bungie first go around got the low point. Barnes got a 2. Pulaski got a 3. And these guys are saying, oh, to be young again. Bungie sending it whole back straightaway. He's going to get the low point one more time. Barnes will take a 2 out there. Remember, Kev? Remember when you were that young? Don't you miss it? I do. 5 and under novice out there, Moto 9. Hudson Cooper. Got Sawyer St. Clair, Waylon Vole, and Piper Bross. Check it out, y'all. Last week's track MVP, Piper Bross. Just like that, she's standing up and pedaling. She's winning second go-round, it looks like to me. Yeah, buddy, coming on that 3 straightaway. Guys, we're going to pick another track MVP this week and award them with their own signature Pro Model T-shirt Sunday. Who's it going to be? Maybe we'll find out Friday night, the Pump Race Pro-Am. We'll see. Piper Bross, she's gone, coming on that back straightaway. Yeah, buddy, we're taking 3 out there. Top 3 moving on. Yeah, coming on back this way. Yeah, Piper Bross is in there with a 6'10 bike. Waylon Vole and the 6'20 6 bike, Hudson Cooper in there. And I could see Piper as she crossed the line, she mouthed out a phrase that looked something like, "When's Mom going to get on the track?" It looked something like that. I don't know, Sarah. Yeah, moving on. 6 novice, 442 bike coming on through. Got the 153, the 166, and Scuduto on the 37. So Campton, Scuduto, and Nelson moving on through out of Moto 10. 11 out there, 7 novice, St. Clair, Noble, Hillier, Beard, and Russell Rongeri. In and out of that final turn we go. We got room for the top 4 riders in this moto. Top 4 moving on. As we head back this way, 245 bike. Joshua Hillier's in there with a 1 of 4. 297 bikes in there. It's got to be Russell Rongeri. The 624's in there. Benny the Jet Noble in the 165. Landon St. Clair. It's cool seeing all these guys and gals pedaling in the 7 novice class. I remember when almost all of them were Strider riders out here. That's pretty cool. 8 novice, 12 out there. Lee, King, and Crocker, 1, 2, 3 as we head down that back straightaway. 623 bike of Kavari Lee coming on through. And another low point for Lee. Looking impossible. I'm not going to talk about it. Not going to jinx it. I'm just saying, guys, keep an eye on Moto 12 come main event time. 8 novice. Kind of a big deal in that one. 9 novice out there, Moto 13. Looking at Johnson, Pros, and Crane. Heading down that 3 straightaway, looking at the top 2. Is that sun ever going to get below the trees over there? Man. Coming on that back straightaway. Looking like the 148, Olivia Crane in there with a 1 of 2. Nice job, Olivia. Big smiles on top of it. And I got room for one more spot up for grabs. 205. Yeah, Evie Johnson coming on through. She's going to take that second qualifying spot. Good job, Nora. The wild wolf out there. Good job, Nora. 10 novice coming back this way in a hurry. Moto 14, Vasco, Crane, Clausen, and Macias. Top 3 moving on. And it's going to be the 937 out there with the top spot. Clausen, we got the 940 in there. That's Vasco. And the 298 at the line. Man, Isaac Macias getting it by an eyelash. Good battle down that back straightaway. That's why you don't ever stop pedaling right there. Man, 13 novice, 15 on the track right now. Got Dylan Allen, Svang, Westcott, Brown coming back this way. Yeah, it's got to be the 69 bike. Malia Brown in there by a mile, man. Oh, look at this. 70 Keen trying to sneak in. Oh, I don't think you got it. I think it was Svang and Dylan Allen. Man, good battle. I think the 432, the 723, and the 69 is what I saw. 1720 coming on through. The 137 bike's going to get the 2 spot this time around. So Velarde and Driscoll will be all tied up, 5 points each. They'll decide that one in that third go-round main event. 36-40 novice out there, 17 Beard, Whidbey, and Cooper. Not a total points race, y'all. Top 2 moving on to that main event, coming on that back straightaway. Again, top 2 moving on. Here comes Whidbey trying to get in the mix here. Cross the line. 703 and the 620 going to get it done out there. Cooper and Beard moving on out of 17. 18 on the track right now, 6 inner. Should have Crocker, Vines, and that's not Scootin' Newton. That's Nitro Newton out there. We need to get Kevin Pulaski up here to announce at some point. Kevin would be a great announcer. Coming on that back straightaway, Nitro Newton on the top spot. Taking one more with him. Good battle going on here for the second qualifying spot. Nitro's in there. Second spot up for grabs. Who's going to get it? The 132. 132. Carson Crocker's going to get it done. Nice racing out there. Wow. 8 inner, 19. Stacked up in this one. Whitlow, Patrick the third, Newton, Bross, and Hernandez. Top 4 moving on. The battle's going to be for that fourth qualifying spot. All bunched up in the back. Got the 164s in there. Saucy Brossi Jr., the 79, the 49 all moving on. Bross, Newton, Patrick the third, and Pickles Whitlow. 9 inner, 20 on the track right now. Total points action, Campton, Moore, and Tubbs. In and out of that final turn we go and headed down the back straight away. First go round. Doodle Campton got the low point here. Looking like second go round. Doodle's getting it done one more time. Chucky Moore on the 2 spot one more time. Renly Tubbs. That guy always just looks so pro out there. He's got the goggles on. Renly, you the man. 10 in or 21 out there. Roby, Barnes, Simmons, and Zimmerman. Again, top 3 moving on. Top 3. Here comes Maven the Raven out there. 24 bike coming on through. Got a 33 bike coming on through. And the 175 moving on. Bam Bam is not happy. Alice, you better get Bam Bam some ice cream or something. He is not happy right now. 14 in or 22. Swain, Nelson, and Geiger out there. Top 2 moving on. Sassy Pants Swain's got it going on. You know, it's been awfully quiet cheering for Sassy Pants Swain the last couple weeks, and I did not like a second of it. I'm happy you guys are back. Didn't like that one at all. 17-20 inner out there. Moto 23 should have Viance, Pearson, Burkett, Scaduto, and Chesser. Room for four here. As Squirrely Willie's going to bring it on through with the 213, the 19, and the 83 all moving on. 36-40 inner, 24 out there. Reagan, Tubbs, and Moore. First go around. Tubbs got the low point. Reagan got a 2. Moore got a 3 as we head down that third straightaway. Yeah, I think that's Tubbs on the top spot one more time coming out of that final turn. Tubbs, Reagan, Moore, 1, 2, 3. I think we're going to have a little repeat of first go around here. Out of Moto 24, 25, 51, 55 inner. Melton, Barnes, and Pulaski. It's got to be the Candyman out there. 87 bike. Candyman Barnes leading the charge. Back straight Pulaski out there in the 2 spot. And I can hear Melton from Boone County out there. Melton. Full cheer mode for Melton tonight. Coming back this way, Candyman Barnes out front right now. He's going to move on through with a 1, a 2, followed by back straight Pulaski. Moving on a Moto 25. 26 out there, 9 girls expert. Rogers, Michelson, and the Miracle Girl. Got Rogers Sisters Racing out there, same moto. Are they battling 1 and 2? Oh, no crashes in this one. No crashes. Jacob's back there praying right now. No crashes. B-Bike and the Gold Cup 3, the Rogers Sisters, are moving on here out of Moto 26. 27 out there, 9 expert. Should have Brookenair, James Dempsey. First go around, the Cookie Man got the low point. James got a 2, and Dempsey got a 3. And I think we got a little repeat here in 27. First go round, second go round. Well, look out. Williams on the move. 11 expert, 28 out there. Williams, Hoover. And the Italian Stallion, Peyton Cadilla, coming out in that third straightaway. It's got to be Williams out front right now. We're taking 2. Top 2 moving on. Yeah, it's got to be the 68. Williams, Sage Hoover out there in the 13 bike in the 2 spot. These guys are going to have a good battle come main event time. Williams coming on through with Hoover. The Italian Stallion. Almost had it. It's going to take a couple weeks, Peyton. Don't get discouraged. 12 expert, 29 out there. Dawson, Williams, Manuel. Italian Stallion just turned expert not too long ago, so he's not expert yet. I thought he's got a couple more, I think. 36 and the 31, Williams and Manuel. Moving on out of 29. 30 out there, 13 expert, Lane, Hernandez, and Michelson. Coming down that 3 straightaway. And let's see what's going on that back straightaway. Top 2 moving on here. Top 2. It's going to be the 23 bike and the 75 moving on. That's Hernandez and Lane moving on. Hell yeah, 31 out there, 15 experts. Should have Suter, Rivera, Hamblin, and Bungie. It's got to be the State 5 out there, Jeffrey Hamblin on the top spot, coming down that 3 straightaway. Hamlin's got it going on. Bungie in the move in that 3 spot, trying to hold on to that third qualifying spot on the bubble right here in Moto 31. Coming down that back straight, Hamlin leading the charge. He's going to bring it on through with the 15 and the 44 bike. Suter and Bungie moving on out of 31. 32 out there, 17-20 experts, Swinbank, Dahl, and Moore. Yeah, heading down that back straightaway. First go around, Swinbank got the low point. Dahl got a 2. Moore got a 3. We'll have a little repeat out there. First go around. 41-45, Expert 33. First go around. Foster got the low point. Zimmerman got a 2. Oh, look out. Zimmerman to the inside. Zimmerman up front right now. Coming around that 2 straightaway. Zimmerman. Oh, Scuduto back there just cheering on the boys. Good race going on up front right now with Zimmerman and Foster. Zimmerman trying to hold on to that low point. Here comes Foster. He's going to try to ramp it up on that back straightaway. Zimmerman, Foster coming on through. Foster with a ratitude on top of it. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Hey, Justin. Hey, Liam Fernandez, we need you up in the gate, buddy. Liam Fernandez, need you in the gate. Second go round of the Strider Riders coming up here. We'll give them a little tunes. This one's going out to Mark Melton. Yeah, Foster looked over. I think it's disqualification. They would all be tied up if that was the case. Yeah. It's a rule, you know. It's a rule. The gate comes crashing down. The Strider Riders on the track right now should have Bailey Moore, Oliver Kuhn-Harms, Ezra Weigel, and Zoe O'Leary. And we are rolling out there, paddle battle live on the track right now. Yeah, coming on that first straightaway. Strider Riders got the hardware waiting down here at the finish line. It's got to be the 471 out there. Ezra Weigel in the top spot. 579 of Bailey Moore. Moore on the 2. No, that's the, 579, 190 right there in the mix. That's Oliver Kuhn-Harms. So Oliver out there bumping elbows. Guys, make sure to stop down Red Roof Building. Somebody get down there and pick up a new shirt from Troy. Somebody, everybody's going to need a new clean shirt to wear to school or work. Probably not school quite yet, but it's coming up, though, before you know it. .471 bike, Ezra Weigel coming on through. Oh, look at this 190 bike. Oliver Kuhn-Harms coming on through. Nice job, Oliver. 579 of Bailey Moore. And Zoe O'Leary back there. 3 years old. Zoe O'Leary coming on through. Nice job, Zoe. Zoe's got a good race going on here. Did one of you guys, there's a blue croc floating out there in the pond. Is that one of your guys's? No, you guys got him. Okay. 488 coming on through. Zoe O'Leary, nice job, Zoe. Zoe's got a big smile to go with it, too. Nice job, Zoe. And that'll do it for the Strider Riders, guys. Main events coming up next. I wouldn't wait long. Be ready to go. Main events. Hey guys, we're looking for 4 trophy card volunteers down here at the finish line. Can't get started with the main events without them. We got one down there. Is that Leah Geiger? Leah, you're the best. Stepping right up there. Leah, oh, she's got all of her friends running down here. Look at you guys. Nice work. You going to hand some out, Leah? Trophy cards? Always helpful. Where's the girls at? Here they come. They're right behind you. There they come. Running full speed. They were up here earlier, and it was like a bunch of baby birds just yelling. Oh, yeah. They went caw, 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 caw. You kind of raced, yeah. You raced on foot. Yeah, that counts. You guys can come up and grab those. We already listened to the Hevels.
They know how to. Whoever does it. So it's just for.
Is Mark Melton dancing out there anywhere to this song? The Nelson Brown Friday night pump race. Nelson, what if I paid for you? What if I pay for Nelson and buy him some track nachos?
Garrett, I have not had track nachos this whole year. How did I go through this whole year without track nachos yet?
What are you doing, man? You got to have those every weekend. I've been hitting the pretzel a little bit here lately. Track pretzel.
Miley and Emily? For trophy cards. Where are the rest of my trophy cards? Where did they run off to?
They're back there.
Ah.
They're little chirpers back there. They float around chirping. They're up here in the tower before the races. If this wasn't plexiglass, there'd be no glass left up here. Shattered, all of it. And poor little AJ Dempsey, he's up here hanging out. He goes, "Do they ever stop talking?" And I go, "Never, dude. Never. It's going to be that way forever."
Forever.
And then as you get older, you just got to agree with whatever they're saying. It gets worse.
I could use somebody up here to do trophies.
Hey, we're looking for one more volunteer real quick to hand out some trophies. We got anybody down there that can hand out some trophies real quick? And we can get started with the show here. Anybody out there hand out some trophies? He's down there by Jake. Oh, somebody's coming. Guys, main event, if you make the mains, you make a trophy tonight on the podium, you're going to get your trophy handed to you by Mark Melton tonight. And if you play your cards right, he'll have a dance-off with you down there too. Yeah. And I got news for you. You're not winning. Novice main events tonight, up to 12 years old. Main event qualifiers. Everybody going home with trophies tonight in the novice classes. Something Jake started doing this summer. All the novice riders, 12 and under, everybody that qualified for the main is going home with a main event qualifier trophy tonight. Thanks, Jake.
Whenever you're ready.
All right, Nellie B's got them locked and loaded up there. Main event time has arrived. Moto 1, 6 and under local open. Here we go. Oh, yeah, gate comes crashing down. The main events have arrived out there. Newton, Crocker, Embry out here to Moto 1. Not a total points race. All three riders qualified to be here. And we're going downtown with prime time. He's got the whole shot going on. Embry out front right now, coming down that 2 straightaway. Yeah, Nitro Newton out there in the 2 spot. We got Carson Crocker sitting 3. Midwest Militia, how's that team sheet looking? We going 3 in a row tonight or what? How's that twisted sheet looking? Yeah, it's anybody's race out here tonight. Wednesday nights, they change it up a little bit, you know. Prime time out front right now. He's coming down that back straightaway, looking for the win here in 6 and under local open. Yeah, Prime time's in there on the 92 bike. He'll get the win. Looking at Nitro Newton scooting for the 2. Carson Crocker will get a 3 out there at a moto number 1. 2 on the track right now, 7-8 local open. Rogers winning Lee. Coming around that 2-turn, that's got to be Rogers out front. Rogers on the top spot. Laser Lincoln out there on the 2. It's got to be Kavari Lee in the 3 as we head down that back straightaway with Rogers. Rogers win Lee 1, 2, and 3. Coming back this way. Rogers going to get it done out there, smiling the whole way. She's going to be mad at me for saying that. Laser Lincoln with a 2 out there. Kavari Lee with a 3 out of Moto 2. 3 on the track right now. 9-10 local open. Walgren, Simmons, Teague, and Gustafson. Yeah, that's got to be textbook Teague out front right now. Coming on that 3 straightaway. Yeah, Teague trying to hold off Walgren down there. Walgren's going to be crossing the finish line here. She's going to be right back up in the gate. Here she comes. Walgren, good run going on. She's going to go right around textbook Teague for the win. Walgren gets it done out there. Teague with a 2. Man, sunshine. That's how you get a National 71 plate on the bike right there. 13-14 local open Moto 4 out there. Dawson, Stewart, Manuel, Lane, Roby, and Suter. Yeah, and out of that final turn, that's got to be Rocket Ray out there. 7 bike coming on back this way. Stewart, he's going to bring it on through for the win out there. Suter's going to get a 2. And a 75 bike, a Hawk Lane, a 3 out of Moto number 4. Guys, Sunshine Walgren right back in the gate. Just got that win 2 motos ago. She's right back up there. I'm telling you, when this gate drops bleachers, you better give her some noise down there. She's going to need it. She's got about a 1/16 of a tank left. The light's on. Yeah, gate comes crashing down. Sunshine Walgren right back out there in the mix. Rockford, where we at for Sunshine? Make some noise for her out there. Hustling out there. Yeah, Walgren out front. She's got the whole shot going on, looking for 2 wins back-to-back here. 9-10 girls cruiser coming down that 2 straightaway. 4 bike out there in the 2 spot. That's Michelson. We got Rogers out there in the 3. And 9-10 girls cruiser. Shout out to Charlie. Coming down that back straightaway. Sunshine coming on back on the National 71 bike. She's going to do it one more time out here. Sunshine Walgren, 2 for 2 out there, picking up the win. 4 bike of Michelson will get a 2. Rogers will take a 3 out there on a motor number 5. 6 on the track right now. 31-35 women's cruiser. Whidbey, Melton, and Pearson. Another Keggles Bike Shop moto. Steezy on the top spot out there. Yeah, it's got to be Steezy. I think that's Whidbey out there in the 2. Melton on the 3. Hey, everybody's been asking about Ladies' Night. When's Ladies' Night? Guys, put it on your calendars. August 22nd is Ladies' Night. Yeah, Steezy coming on through. She's going to take the win out there. Whidbey with a 2. Melton with a 3 out of moto number 6. Main moto 7 out there. 13 cruiser. Michelson, Williams, and Hoover. Michelson's got a couple low points out there. Drexel Michelson looking at the win. Drexel's dad sent me a pretty sweet picture of him doing a no-hander at the skate park last night. This guy does it all out here. Yeah, Michelson, a little one-hander at the finish line. Him and the Viper rolling on through. The 2 amigos out there. Hoover will take a 3 out of Moto 7. Moto 8. Oh, Bungy's just getting scolded by the elders out there. This one's called Bungy and the Elder, 1720 cruiser. Bungy, Barnes, Pulaski. Yeah, it's got to be Bungy coming on back this way. He's going to bring it on through for the win, Keggles Bike Shop style. Oh, Bungy and the Elders moto. Barnes will get a 2, and Pulaski will take a 3 out there. Hey, 500 novice, moto number 9, Anderson, Cooper, Wallen, Miller, Volan, Bross. Yeah, let's see what's going on with that whole shot. Jude, the dude, standing up, pedaling. Look at this. He's out front right now with a whole shot coming on that 2 straightaway. He's got company coming, though. 532 bike on the move. That's got to be Casey Miller out there. Casey Miller just got on the pedal bike not too long ago. Right now, it's all Jude, the dude. If I know Jude's mom and dad, they are going absolutely banana sandwich down there right now somewhere. I know they are. Yeah, Jude, the dude out front right now looking for a win here. He's got company coming on the 2 spot. The 532 of Miller. Right now it's all Jude, the dude. 258 bike. Oh, yeah, Jude, the dude bringing it on home. He's going to get the win out there. 532 of Casey Miller with a 2. The no-footer for the 610 bike, Waylon Vole. Yeah, buddy, all the novice rides out there. Up to 12 years old, going home with trophies tonight, y'all. So make sure to grab your trophies, guys. Yeah, 6 novice, Moto 10, Nelson, Scaduto, Whitlow, Strissel, Campton, and Faherty. That's got to be the 239 bike out front right now. Linden, Strissel on the gas, coming down that 3 straightaway. Yeah, Strissel's got it going on. 6 novice, 6 riders showing up here in the main events. This one was stacked up tonight. And Lyndon Strissel running the show in the 239 bike, coming down that back straightaway. Across the line we go into the stripe. Strissel is going to cruise on through for the win in 6 novice. 612, Wyatt Faherty will take the 2. Here comes the State 1. The State. Ooh. State 1 got it. State 1. Princess Whitlow got the 3, y'all. State 1 got the 3 out there. 7 novice, Moto 11 out there, St. Clair, Noble, Hilliard, Green, Leonardo and Judah, Foster, and Russell Rongeri. Yeah, heading down that 3 straight. Oh, no, first place rider swings it wide. What happened out there? Is there a banana peel on the 3rd straightaway? Oh, no, coming down that back straight. Double check for banana peels out there. Yeah, across the line we go. Let's see what's going on with a win here. The 630, the 264, and the 297 and round out your podium. So Judah Green, 630 bike's going to get the win. Man. Just like that, took a detour straight left. 8 novice on the track right now. Moto number 12, looking at Kavari Lee, Caliana King, and Braley Crocker. Hey, Chad Smith, before you take off tonight, come see me before you leave. Yeah, coming down that 3 straightaway. It's got to be Kavari Lee out front. And 8 novice here, in and out of that final turn we go. Hey, Rockford. Win number 10 coming at you here, the 623. Welcome to the intermediate class, Kavari Lee. Nice job out there. All the way from BMX Racing League, brand new intermediate rider in the house. Make sure to let them know in registration. We'll get you your certificate on Sunday. Great job out there. Yeah, moto number 13 out there, 9 novice, Hicks, Johnson, Levitt, and Crane. All bunched up in the front here, 1 and 2 as we head out of that final turn. Let's see who's got the horsepower on that back straightaway. I see Crane and Hicks out there battling. Coming back this way, these are 2 more riders straight out of BMX Racing League. 934, Caspin Hicks going to take the win. The 227 with a 2. Luther Lovett with the back straight hustle. So the 227 takes the 2 out there. The 148 takes the 3. Evie Johnson, the 205, will take the 4. Oh, no, a couple riders getting together on that 2 straightaway here in 10 novice, Moto 14. Both riders getting back up. Where are you guys at out there? Make some noise for Cody Clausen. Tough break. Had a good contender for the win out there. Man, good battle going on up front here as we head on that back straightaway. 10 novice, Moto 14 coming on back this way. The 941 bike, Bryson Vusko going to get the win out there. The 940 bike, Ryder Vusko, a 298 of Isaac Macia. So the pressure's on, Dad. Bryson Vusko got the win. Dad's coming up here in a few motos. No pressure. Looking for the father-son double wins. That rider's getting back on the pedals here. That's the 938. I think that's Cannon Durham out there. Back to the pedals, y'all. Thanks for getting behind all these riders. When they choose to get back on the pedals, that's a big deal getting back on the saddle like that. So we appreciate you guys for doing that. Yeah, gate comes crashing down. 13 novice. Got Dylan Allen, Canonis, Espang, Newton, and Brown. Heading down that first straightaway. Let's see who's got the whole shot going on here. Twisted colors. Yeah, it's got to be Axel Canonis, 439 bike. Yeah, Canonis, 439 bike on the top spot, coming on that 3 straightaway. That's got to be Aubrey Newton out there in the 2 spot. Malia Brown sitting podium 3. Yeah, coming on back this way. Canonis is going to take the win out there. Looks like Newton's going to take the 2. And Malia, your dad said he was taking you to the Golden Corral if you got in the podium tonight. So Golden Corral for dinner. Nelson, you better make it happen. 17-20 novice out there. Main moto 16, Schiraldi, Velarde, and Driscoll. Oh, no, we lost somebody down there in the first straightaway. I think it's Velarde out there in the top spot. That's got to be Driscoll out there in the 2. Declan Schiraldi in the top spot. I'm getting him checked out. So coming on back this way. Trophy cards, I believe the 137 is going to get the win out there. The 725. No, wait a minute. Yeah, that's how it'll go. So trophy cards there at Moto 16. If Declan crosses the line, he gets the win. He's just got to cross the line. So sit tight back there, Moto 16. 17's coming at you, 36-40. Father-son wins here for Luke Lusko coming on through. Doesn't get any better than that. Matt Newton with a 2 out there. The 703, Aaron Cooper with a 3. Hey, Declan, if you cross the finish line, you got the win tonight, man. Rockford, you might want to make a little noise for Declan Schiraldi. He's feeling it right now. But if he crosses the line in that total points race, he gets the win out there. So he's getting back suited up. He's going to make it happen. Oliver Bungie, you better have track nachos waiting. You better have them waiting for Declan, man. Prime time coming on back this way. That's Embry in the 92 bike. He's going to cruise on through for the win. This guy doing double duty. Class and cruiser win tonight. 117 and Newton's going to take a 2 and Crocker a 3. Declan having a little bike problem. Yeah, Declan, if you just run your bike across the finish line. Declan, right here. He's going extra hard right now. Bungie. Jalapenos on those track nachos for Declan. Make it happen. That's what it's all about right there. I know he's feeling it right now. But total points race, you're sitting on a couple low points. All you got to do is cross the line. You picked up a win tonight. So, guys, at the finish line, that's how it's going to go. Declan's going to get the win. Marcelo, 137, you got the 2. And the 727, Logan Driscoll got the 3 out there. Man. Yeah, main moto 19, 8 intermediate, Smith, Whitlow, Wynn, Patrick the 3rd, Scoot, Newton, Brosson, Tingham. Hit it out of that first turn we go. Hit it on the 2 straightaway. Who's got the whole shot going on? Cash Money. Tingham on the top spot. It's going to be Laser Lincoln sitting 3. All bunched up back there in the 3 spot for the podium. Right now it's all Cash Money Tingham. Tingham, he's got it going on that 3 straightaway into the final third turn. Tingham out front right now. Battle's going to be for the 2 and the 3. But the 120 by Cash Money picking up a big win here in 8 intermediate. Laser Lincoln taking the 2, and Saucy Brossy Jr. taking the 3 out there out of Moto 19. Main Moto 29 intermediate out there, Tubbs, Campton, and Moore. Yeah, heading down that first straightaway. Total points action here. Looks like Duncan Doodle Campton's got the 2. Yeah, Campton out front right now. Coming down that 2 straightaway or around the tower turn. Mom's taking Doodle to Dairy Fair after the races. Word on the street. Yeah, big win. Come on, big cone. You know how it goes. Come on. Yeah, Doodle Campton out front right now, coming on that back straightaway. Looking like Chucky Moore out there in the 2 and Tubbs on the 3. That's how it's going to go. Big win here for Doodle Campton. Nice job out there. 10 intermediates, Wagner, Barnes, Simmons, Gustafson, Zimmerman. Sunshine out front right now on the nag. 13 bike looking 3 for 3 here. Trying to pick up another win. Oh, no. Riders off the side of the track. Is that Zimmerman out there, 33? Well, we'll get Kin sorted out down there in the 3 straight. She's back. Rockford, where are you at for Kinsley Zimmerman down there in the 3rd straight? That was a hard slam. Gustafson's going to get a 2 out there. Maven the Raven a 3. Zimmerman back up and moving. Sunshine picking up another win. She's 3 for 3 tonight. Class, Open, and Cruiser. 14 in her out there. Swain, Nelson, Zimmerman, Parham. Moto 22 on the track. Charging hard down that first straightaway. Zimmerman the outside. Parham in the inside. Parham in the inside. She's got the whole shot going on. Coming on that 2 straight. Zimmerman just waiting for a moment here as we head down that 3 straightaway. Zimmerman trying to find his way into the mix. Down the rock nest we go into that final turn. Still Parham out front right now. Here comes Zimmerman. Setting it up for the back straightaway for a little drag race action. Parham, Zimmerman, 1 and 2. Coming back this way. Across the line to the stripe. Parham going to hold on to it. Zimmerman with a 2. Sassy Pants Swain with a 3. 17-20 are out there. Main Moto 23. Roby, Vians, Russell, Burkett, Phelps, Scuduto, and Chesser. And it's got to be Carmelo Phelps with an early hole shot lead out there. 134 bike. Phelps around that 2 turn we go and headed down the 3 straight. Phelps in control of this one here in 17-20. Oh, Squirrely Willie. Just when you start thinking about giving him a new nickname, there he goes. Phelps coming on through. 134 bike, going to get the win out there. 67 of Russell. Roby picking up the podium 3. Squirrely Willie coming all the way back. Yeah. Guy's got some speed out there. Nobody's arguing that, okay? 36-40 inner. 24 Reagan, Tubbs, and Moore. Looks like Tubbs has got a couple low points. This one should seal the deal on the win out there. Tubbs. Oh, no! Oh, Tubbs off the track. Looks like he might have lost the pedal out there. Tubbs is back up. Wow, Rockford, where are you guys at for Todd Tubbs? Man. I felt that one in the tower up here. He's okay, Renly. He's all right. So Todd Tubbs, if he crosses the finish line. So Gold Cup 3 gets the overall win. The 101 got the overall 2, and the 128 got the overall 3. That's how that one finished up. Man. Yeah, 51-55 inner coming back this way. 25-98 bike. James Elder's going to get the win out there. Candyman Can, he'll get the 2. Pulaski with a 3. Out of Main Moto 25. Main Moto 26, 9 Girls Expert. Oh, here we go. Rogers, Donald, and Rogers. The Wrath of the Miracle Girl out there in the same moto. We got Bad Barbie in the top spot. Around that tower turn we go. Bad Barbie coming on that 3 straightaway in the top spot here as we head on into that final turn. The Wrath out there in the 2 spot trying to reel her in. But, man, I don't know if you're catching Bad Barbie on the home turf. Coming on that back straightaway. The Wrath going to give it a run here. Across the line. To the stripe. Here comes the Wrath. Oh, charging hard to the line. Bad Barbie gets the win. The Wrath with the 2. The Miracle Girl with a 3 out there. Out of Main Moto 26. Oh, look out. The Cookie Man. Big elbows for the Cookie Man. Coming down that 3 straightaway. That's got to be the Hunter out there in the 2 spot. Well, we lost Dempsey out there. We'll get him checked out, back up and moving. But Mackay Brookeneer, big elbows for Brookeneer. He's going to come on through for the win. The Hunter will get a 2 out there. And Dempsey will take a 3. They're coming your way, guys. Yeah, turning the page here. Main Moto 28, 11 Expert, Hoover, Williams, and Teague. It's got to be Hoover out front right now. Dempsey back up and on the gas. Hoover leading the charge here. Textbook Teague. Oh, Textbook Teague going for that move in the back straightaway. Hoover, Teague. Here comes Williams in the mix. Cross the line we go into the stripe. Hoover, Williams, and Teague. 1368 A-Bike, 1, 2, 3. 12 Expert, 29 out there, Buccaneer, Williams, and Manuel. That's got to be the 6-bike, world 6-bike that is, on the top spot. Yeah, that's got to be Buccaneer. Heading down that 3 straightaway, making it look so smooth out there. Buccaneer going for the win here in 12 Expert, coming down that back straightaway. He's going to get the win out there, looking like a 36 bike coming on through for the 2, and Manuel for the 3 out of Main Moto 29. Main Moto 30 out there, 13 Expert Lane, Stewart Hernandez. Yeah, coming down that 3 straight away. That's got to be a Rocket Ray in the top spot. This one's not total points. All 3 riders qualified to get there. Rocket Ray got a good run going here. Twisted Colors in the 2 spot. Hernandez giving him a run. But Rocket Ray with the power, he's going to get the win out there. Hernandez with a 275 bike. Hawk Lane with the 3. What sound does a hawk make? We got all kinds of birds out here. Main Moto 31 on the track right now. Yeah, we're rolling out there. 15 Expert, Suter, Gray, Beard, Hamlin, Dahl, and Bungie. Heading down that 3 straightaway. That's got to be Dahl up front right now. Dahl leading the charge. Beard out there in the 2 spot doing a little shopping. Heading down that back straight. Beard charging hard. Across the line we go. The 2 bike of Dahl's going to get the win. Beard. The 39 bike of Gray. 1720 Expert out there. Main Moto 32. Dahl, Moore, and Swinbank. Guys, Friday night, you do not want to miss it. Pump Race Pro-Am, $20. Everybody's welcome. Pump Race, 7 qualifying spots to decide who will face the captain, Nick Long, Olympic medalist in the main event. So, guys, see you back Friday night. Don't want to miss that one. Swinbank out front right now. State 2. Coming on that back straightaway. Swinbank looks like he's got the win locked up here. Dahl should have a 2, and Moore should have a 3. Yeah, 41-45 Expert out there. Main Moto 33, Scuduto, Zimmerman, and Foster. Oh, Zimmerman's just trying to get Foster 1 lap out there. Yeah, coming on that back straightaway, Zimmerman and Foster. 1-on-1 drag race to the line. Foster's going to get him. Zimmerman and Scuduto, who looks very safe right now. I see. I gotcha. Well, I'm not going to say it.
Yes, second.
Hey, real quick, shout out to Axel Canones. I didn't know he had 9 wins tonight, so that's another brand new intermediate rider tonight. So that's 2 riders that turned in tonight. Great job, Axel Canones. Yeah, nice job. Guys, be sure to let me know. If you got 9 wins coming into the races, be sure to let me know. I got to know that stuff. I like to try to lose my voice. All right, I got Midwest, I got Twisted, Fly Zone, and Kegels. We get a boosted sheet in tonight. Boosted, you guys got a sheet tonight? All right, I don't think Boosted's got a sheet. All right, so teams, this is how we ended up. Fourth place, 25 points, Midwest Militia. Man, tough break. Third place, 28 points, Twisted Racing. Second place, 29 points, Fly Zone. And on top of the box, 31 points, Keggles Bike Shop. And that will do it, folks. Hey, Friday night, guys. Don't want to miss it. We'll see y'all Friday night. Pump Race Pro-Am in the house with the Captain Nick Long. See y'all then.